Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kretz Brothers Park here in Antigo. As this evening, your host, Antigo Post 3 Legion Typhoon, gets set to take on the Kaukauna Angels here. Game number 8, the winner's bracket game. Winner will move on to play tomorrow evening. Loser this one plays the middle game tomorrow. We'll have those matchups coming up for you. Games earlier on today, a couple of elimination games early this morning. Medford knocked off Wapaka 11-3. Wapaka's tournament run is done. River Falls knocked off Beaver Dam 3-2. Beaver Dam's tournament run comes to an end as well. Antigo moved to this game with a 7-4 win over Beaver Dam yesterday. Kaukauna snuck out a 5-4 victory over River Falls in their contest yesterday. So the winner will remain 2-0. And we'll take on Onalaska tomorrow. I believe the loser of this one takes on Medford tomorrow at about 3:30. So Kaukauna just finishing up their infield. We'll go ahead and step aside, take a 2-minute break. We are back with more to pregame here from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo after this. This is Legion State Tournament Baseball. Antigo, where again it's the Post 3 Typhoon taking on Kaukauna here this afternoon, or this evening I should say. Antigo taking the field here. Let's go ahead and run down the starting lineups for you. Kaukauna, the visitors here in this one this afternoon. Leading off and playing second base for Kaukauna will be Gannon Vandehey. Batting second, the center fielder, Cody Gaber. In the 3 spot is the shortstop, Matthew Bartel. Hitting fourth, the catcher, Charlie Block. In the 5 spot is the third baseman, Xander Hippis. Hitting sixth, the DH, Brady Kilgass. In the 7th spot is the center fielder, Kyle Springstro. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Owen Halls. And in the 9th spot is the left fielder, Owen Mersaw. Doing the pitching today for Kaukauna will be number 12, Brett Springers. Springers 1.88 earned run average on the season for Kaukauna. Comes in with a 1-0 record, a 1.105 earned run average, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks. He hasn't thrown a lot of innings this year for Kaukauna, but he will get the start today. For the Post 3 Typhoon, Leading off and playing center field, Austin Shuttlebauer. Batting second at shortstop, Elliot Orgeman. In the 3 spot, second baseman Neil Brettel. Batting fourth, the pitcher Eli Fleischman, as Fleischman finishing his warm-up tosses. In the 5 spot is the catcher Connor Coles. Hitting sixth, the first baseman Logan Tomei. In the 7th spot, right fielder Will Kubney. Kubney threw a nice game yesterday for post 3. Batting eighth, the left fielder Dane Cornelius, and batting ninth, the third baseman Luke Pecor. So about ready to get underway here this evening. And the first batter pitch a strike from Eli Fleischman. Fleischman, the ace on the Antigo High School team this year. He's also been the leader of this pitching staff here during the Legion season. Second pitch in there for a strike as well. Quickly 0-2 on Gannon Vandehey again for Kaukauna. Vandehey, Gaber, and Bartel. The pitch swung on, popped up foul, out of play, first base side. It'll stay 0-2 on Gannon Vandehey. Fleischman deals 0-2 pitch, swung on, chopper down the third base line, and it goes foul, fortunately for Antigo. As Vandehey would have had that beat easily. So Gannon Vandehey steps back in, way back in the box here against Eli Fleischman. Fleischman deals, swung on, hit in the air, right center field. Drifting over the center fielder, Shuttlebauer makes the grab for out. Number 1, F8 on the put out, there's 1 away. Brings up Cody Gaber for Kaukauna. Kaukauna, the Angels. Gaber hitting .381 on the season. That pitch, ooh, hard shot, pass short. Orgeman couldn't handle it, played by Shuttlebauer. And that's going to be a base hit for Cody Gaber. First hit allowed by Fleischman. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Matthew Bartel. Fleischman from the stretch now. Off-speed pitch misses upstairs. 1-0 on Bartel. Catcher Charlie Block waits on deck. Runner goes, the pitch off-speed, and that's going to allow Vandehey to get there, Gaber to get the stolen base. Good pitch to run on. Off-speed pitch. And stolen base, a runner in scoring position now for Kaukauna. That went in for strike 2-1 here on Bartel. Once again, Fleischman ready to go. Check the runners. Brettel holds him honest at second. Fastball that time in there. It's 2-2. So we're live here in Antigo on Classic Hits 98.7. Also doing the audio for the streaming here tonight. And that's a pass ball. It's going to get by Coles, and that allows Gaber to move to third. On Zaleski Sports. I'm pronouncing that right. Two-two pitch. Oh, that's a line shot off the umpire at third. Took a hop first, fortunately for the umpire. And looks like the umpire is going to be okay. Count full on Matthew Bartel. Fleischman ready to work. Payoff pitch. Fastball. Strike 3 called, and a throw down to first in time to retire Bartel. It'll be a K and then a 2-3 on the putout. So there's 2 away. Fleischman gets credit for the strikeout, or for the K, I should say. The putout belongs to the first baseman with the assistant catcher on that. Charlie Block steps in. He is the leading hitter for Kaukauna on the season. Ball outside. 447 on the year, 17 hits, 6 doubles, 16 RBIs, is a 542 on base percentage. As a team, Kaukauna hitting 290, a pretty decent average. That pitch misses as well. It's 2-0. Kaukauna 9-6 coming into the tournament. They're 10-6 now, here with the win yesterday. That pitch swung on, hit foul, first base side, or to play. So 2 balls and a strike. Fleischman checking a runner at third, kicks and deals. Outside, it's 3-1. Xander Hippis, the third baseman, waiting on deck for Kaukauna. 3-1 pitch. Down low, ball 4. Block draws a walk. So 2 out here in the first. As the Typhoon catcher coming out. And flashing some signs here so they know what to do in the first and third situation. Connor Colt's coming out. Eli Fleischman ready to go. That pitch is laced into left field. That's a base hit. It'll be played out there by Dane Cornelius, and that will drive in a run, and it's 1-0 Kaukauna. RBI single for Xander Hippis. And that'll bring up the DH, Brady Kilgus. Runners on first and second, 2 away. That pitch swung on and missed. Kilgus behind the fastball that time. Pitch swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. That's in there. Strike 3 called. Kilgus hits the backward K. And that will do it for Kaukauna. They pick up a run on 2 hits, leave 2. No Typhoon errors. And half inning in the book. It is Kaukauna 1, Antigo 0 back in 90 seconds. This is Legion State Tournament Baseball from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Again to Kretz Brothers Park here in Antigo. Finishing in his warm-up tosses is Brett Sprangers. And numbers on Sprangers here. He's 1-0 with a 1.105 earned run average. He struck out 8 and walked 3 on the season. Throw it down to second base by his battery mate, Charlie Block. And we are ready to go here in the bottom of the first. Leading off for Antigo will be Austin Shuttlebauer. It'll be Shuttlebauer, Orgerman, and Brett will do up for the post 3 Typhoon. Brett Springer's ready to go. Shadowbauer steps in, the pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. Springer's from the windup. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1-1. Shadowbauer yesterday 1 for 3 with a couple of runs scored for the post 3 Typhoon. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded to short. Backhanded there. Long throw. Not going to be in time. That gets away from the first baseman, but a good hustle by Block down the line to back up the throw. So a good play in the hole by Bartle. Just a long throw, and beating it out was Shadowbauer. No error as he beat the throw regardless. Did not advance on it either, so single for Shadowbauer to start things out for the Typhoon. Brings up Elliot Orgeman. Shadowbauer with a lead. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs. Ball one. Check it, a runner by Springers. Springers kicks and delivers. This one's popped up. Short right field. Second baseman drifting back, calling. Makes the grab for out number 1. Orgeman was 2 for 4 yesterday for runs scored, so that one goes F4 for out number 1. This brings up the Typhoon's leading hitter, Neil Brettel. Brettel unable to play yesterday. He is back today, however. Neil on the season hitting .418 for the Typhoon. Runner goes, the pitch swung on. That's laced in the right field. That's beautiful hit and run baseball right there. Neil Brettel, great job taking that opposite field. Second baseman was drifting towards second with the runner going, and Brettel put it where he wasn't. So Shadowbauer moves all the way to third. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Brings up Eli Fleischman. Fleischman had a day yesterday at the plate. Hit a home run, was 3 for 4. 4 RBIs, couple of runs scored for Eli Fleischman yesterday. The pitch. That one's fouled off, back to the screen. It's 0-1. Again, 1-0 Kaukauna leads here in the bottom of the first. That one is hit between third and short. Base hit for Fleischman. He tomahawks it out to left field. That drives in a run. Shadowbauer scores, and we're knotted at 1 apiece. Brettel to second. RBI single for Eli Fleischman. And this brings up the catcher, Connor Colts. Colts steps in. Here, runners on first and second, 1 away. Looks at the first pitch. That's in for a strike from Springers. The pitch. Swung on, hit up the middle. And it's off the shortstop. They're going to send it. Brettel on his way to third is Fleischman. And that's going to be E6. So Antigo takes a 2-1 lead. Here, that probably should have been a double play ball, and Kaukauna should have been out of the inning. Looking, okay, there we go. Thank you. Looking at the official scoring, there's the error. E6. No RBI, as I don't think Brettel would have scored. Fleischman moves to third on the play. So runners on the corners now with Logan Tomei to the plate. And Tomei had a big game yesterday for Antigo. Tomei yesterday 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a triple, 3 RBI for Logan Tomei. The pitch in for a strike. The 1-1 on Logan Tomei. That one misses a little bit out. Ball to strike now on Tomei. No breeze really to speak of here at Kretz Brothers Park. What little there is kind of blown out to the right field corner. We've been fortunate enough to avoid the rain that's been in the area. That pitch swung on and missed. It's 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes. Tomei is going to have to protect the dish. Runner being held at first. Gretel goes. That pitch swung on, hit foul over to first base. Dugout and out of play. And it looks like we have a catcher's interference, which will allow Tomei to reach. Colts moves to second. So put a CI in the book for catcher's interference. Kubini steps up now. There's still only 1 away here in the first inning. Yesterday, Antigo batted around in the first. Base is juiced for Kubini. Kubini, the winning pitcher yesterday for the Post 3 Typhoon. Won an 80-pitch complete game for Will Kubini. 1-0 from Springers. Pitch swung on. This is driven into left center field. This is going to score 2, maybe 3. Fleischman scores. Colt scores. Here comes Tomei. Tomei is going to score, and that's a bases clearing double for a very excited Will Kubini. Standing double for Will Kubini. That's a big hit. And we're going to get a meeting at the mound here for Kaukauna. Here as the Kaukauna manager, Ben Gabber, going to come out, or Gabber going to come out and have a chat here. Three RBI. You'll give him credit for all 3 RBIs, but none of those runs earned. Five runs given up here by Kaukauna in the first, only 1 earned by my count. So the manager Gaber back to the dugout, hopefully settle things down. Dane Cornelius steps to the plate now. Dane came in late in the game yesterday. He was 0 for 1. Kubini stands on second. Springer from the stretch, or Springers from the stretch. That pitch in the dirt. Block does a nice job finding that. Kubini stays put at second. Kaukauna 10 state tournament appearances. The pitch. This is their first since 2017. Had a pretty good run 2014, 15, 17, and now 21. Pitch fouled off by Cornelius, 1-1. Springers are ready to go. Kicks in, deals to the plate, pitch swung on, fouled off again, out of play. Over on the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down here. We're in the bottom of the first. Now calling time is Cornelius. Luke Pecor waits on deck for Antigo. Pitch swung on, breaking ball, and Cornelius misses. He's down on strikes, throw number 2. First strikeout recorded by Brett Sprangers. Five runs on 4 hits in the inning here for Antigo. The pitch swung on, Pecor grounds it to third. Third baseman bobbles, and he can't find a handle. Kubney advances to third, and the third baseman for Kaukauna trying to pick the ball up and tag Kubney. Couldn't find it. It was a Hippus over there at third. Okay, catcher's interference goes down as an error, correct? Is that what? Okay, that's the third error. All right. So an E5 on that play as Pecor reaches. And this one hit to right by Shuttlebauer, grabbed out there for the third out of the inning. F9 on the putout to end the inning, but Antigo sends 10 to the plate. 5 runs on 4 hits, 3 errors on Kaukauna, and 2 left on base. 1 inning in the book. It is Antigo 5, Kaukauna 1. We'll step aside, take a 90-second break. Back with more Legion State Tournament baseball. Park. Eli Fleischman delivers opening pitch here in the top of the second inning, in for a strike on Kyle Springstrol. Second pitch fouled off out of play first base side. It's quickly 0-2. Springstrol, Halls, and Mersaw due up for Kaukauna here in the top of the second inning. So a big first again for Antigo. 5 runs in the first yesterday, another 5 here today. The pitch, breaking ball, just missed, a little out. Good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fleischman kicks and delivers. Upstairs, it's 2-2 as that one gets away from Connor Colts. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one, just missed again. You can kind of hear the ooze from the crowd here at Kretz Park. Payoff pitch now, and that one's upstairs, ball 4. So Springstrol draws a walk to start the second inning. Brings up the first baseman, number 28, Owen Hall. Pitch, little number down the race line, and Pecor took too long to throw, and the runner's going to come all the way around from third, and he's in there. Or from first, he just kept chugging. So it's going to be runners on the corners now for Kaukauna, as Hall beat out the throw, and again, Pecor, he pumped a couple of times before he let that go. So infield single for Halls. Third hit for Kaukauna. Runners on the corners, nobody out, and Ern Morsaw at the plate. Morsaw, the left fielder today for Kaukauna. Fleischman from the stretch. Checking the runners the pitch. Swung on. That's hitting the air to the left. That's going to drop. This will score a run. RBI single for Owen Morsaw. As Springsrol comes in to score. Halls moves to second. And we're back to the top of the order for Gannon Vandehey. Vandehey flew out to center, back in the first. Pitch to him is in the dirt. Ball one, runner goes, and a steal, and that's throwing out into left field. This is going to score another run, and it's a 5-3 game. Now, if I were the Antigo coaches, it kind of looked like Halls got into Orgeman at second or at third covering, but so that'll be an error. E2 on the play. As Halls scores, Morsaw moves to second. Pitches a strike. 5-3 now your score. You're going to go on top. Here, nobody out. Top of the second inning. That one gets away from Connor Colts. That'll get back to the screen. That's a pass ball. So Morsaw in scoring position. Well, that's big when you can get your bottom three in the order, as Kaukauna has here, and a chance to score all three of them. Those guys getting on base for the top of the order can be a very huge part of this baseball game. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up foul, first base side. This will get out of play over the Kaukauna dugout. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, little blooper into center field, and boy, great range by Shuttlebauer. And he holds the runner as well. That's hustle out there by Austin Shuttlebauer, showing the wheels. F8 on the putout for the second time today for Vandehey. Brings up Cody Gabber, the center fielder. He is 1 for 1 with a run scored. He has a stolen base. Eli Fleischman ready to work. The pitch misses upstairs, ball one. Pitch swung on, fouled off. Ball and a strike now on Cody Gabber. Matthew Bartel waits on deck. Fleischman deals. Breaking ball, just missed. So Kaukauna post 41. As Fleischman deals. Pitch inside. Goes 3-1 now on Gabber. Fastball in for a strike. Gabber is looking to head down to first base. Not the case. Three-two pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. Still full on Cody Gabber. Ready to go again. Fleischman swung on, popped up foul, third base side out of play. will do it again. Once again, payoff pitch by Fleischman. Swung on and that time fouled off. Gabber fouls it off himself. Three-two pitch, swung on and missed, and Gabbard out on strikes for number 2. Second strikeout recorded by Eli Fleischman. Pitch, that gets away, and this is going to score Mersaw. Pass ball, should have been hung on to by the catcher. Four runs for Kaukauna, only 2 of them earned. This one hitting the air, center field, and gets just over the head of the center fielder, Shutterbauer. They're trying to wave Bartel to third, but he holds up at second. He was watching the ball and not his coach. It'll be a double for Matthew Bartel. 5th hit for the Angels. We got ourselves a 5-4 game. Lots of action early in this one. Charlie Block steps to the plate. He walked back in the first. 5-4, Antigo post 3 on top of Kaukauna post 41. The pitch. Fastball strike inside corner on Charlie Block. Xander Hippis waits on deck. That one swung on, fouled off. Quickly 0-2 now on Block. See if Fleischman can finish the job here for the Typhoon. The pitch. Swung on, hit right back up the middle, knocked down by Fleischman. Flips over to Tomei at first. Putout goes 1 of 3. Block is gone, and the inning is over. But Kaukauna climbing right back into this with 3 runs here in the frame on 3 hits. 1 Antigo error and 1 left on base. Inning and a half complete here from Kretz Brothers Park. It's the Antigo Typhoon 5, Kaukauna Angels 4. Back in 90 seconds. This is Legion State Tournament Baseball. Back once again here at Kretz Brothers Park. 2021 Class AA State Legion Tournament. Count 1-0 on Elliot Orgeman. That pitch misses. It's 2-0 to be Orgeman, Brettel, and Fleischman due up here in the second for the Typhoon. Pitch, swung on, popped up. First base side. Hall's drifting over. Makes the grab for out number 1. F3 on the put out. 1 away for the Typhoon. Brings up Neil Brettel. Brettel with a single back in the first and a run scored. Pitch. Down low, ball 1. Swung on, fouled straight back by Neal to ball and a strike. Of course, this tournament in Antigo was supposed to happen last year. Obviously, COVID pushing things back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In there, ooh, on the knees, strike 2 called. One-two pitch upstairs, 2-2 from Springers. Brett Springers, 22 pitches entering the inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, chopper to second. Picked up there, throw to Halls in time to retire Brettel. Play over there by Van de Hey. 4-3 on the putout. 2 down. Brings up the pitcher, Eli Fleischman. Fleischman with an RBI single and run scored back in the first inning. Pitch to Fleischman in for a strike. It's 0-1. Springer's ready to go again. Winds up, delivers. Misses. 1-1 now on Eli Fleischman. Connor Colts, the catcher, waiting on deck. Pitch, swung on and missed by Fleischman. It's 1-2. Eli chasing one there. One-two pitch from Springers. That one swung on, hit up the middle. Second baseman Van de Hey drifts over, fields it, but not in time. Tough play in the hole. Kind of took it on a bounce. Let's see what they score this. If he fields it clean, I think he gets him, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's E4. Fourth there on the Kaukauna Angels today. E4 as Fleischman reaches. So 2 outs and Colts at the plate. Connor thought about it. And an appeal says nope. Logan Tomei waits on deck. Quick throw over to first, and back is Fleischman. Two now on Connor Colts. Colts reached on an error back in the first inning, also scored a run. Pitch, swung on, fouled off, out of play. 2-2 now. 2-1, excuse me. Pitch from Springers. This one's drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Fleischman to second. Colts aboard with a single. Fifth hit for the Typhoon. And this brings up Logan Tomei. Tomei reached on a catcher's interference call, an error on the catcher. He has scored a run. Pitch to Tomei. Off-speed pitch. Logan fights that one off. Will Kubany waits on deck. So 2 outs. Runners will be going on contact here for the Typhoon. Fleischman with a lead off a second. Colts off at first. And a pitch to Tomei misses up. Ball and strike now on Logan Tomei. One ball, one strike. Pitch. Strike 2 called. Fastball on the knees and maybe a little below the knees, but they've been giving that strike all day, so. One, two now on Tomei. Springers deals. Up and out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two count on Tomei. Springers gets the sign from Block. 2-2 pitch. Upstairs, full now on Logan Tomei. Okay, runners will be wheeling here for Antigo as soon as the pitcher Springers works to the plate. With a full count and 2 outs. So everybody moving on the pitch. Runners are going. This one's hitting the air to center field and looks like it's going to be caught, and it is. F8 on the put-out. Gabber making the grab out there. And that will do it in the second for Antigo. F8 on the put-out. For Antigo, no runs on a hit. 2 left on base. 1 Kaukauna error. 2 innings complete. Antigo 5, Kaukauna 4. Back in 90 seconds with more Legion State Tournament baseball. There's 2.5 innings in the book. Antigo 5, Kaukauna 4. We'll take a 90-second break. Back with more Legion State Tournament Baseball. Back once again to Kretz Brothers Park here in the bottom of the third inning. 5-4 Antigo leading Kaukauna. Bottom three of the order for the Typhoon. Due up, count one ball and a strike now on Will Kubini. It'll be Kubini, Cornelius, and Luke Pecor due up for Antigo. That pitch hit down the right field line, foul territory, and the right fielder gets there to make the grab. F9 on the putout. Catch made out there by Kyle Springstro. One away, brings up Dane Cornelius. This one popped up. Pitcher coming on, makes the grab, Springers. F1 on the putout, quickly 2 away for Antigo. And this will bring up Luke Pecor. Pecor reached on an error in the first inning. He is 0 for 1 today. Springer's ready to work from the windup. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Five runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Antigo so far today. The pitch down low. Ball to strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors for Kaukauna. One pitch from Springers. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now on Luke Pecor. One-two from Pecor, swung on, hitting the air to left. And it grabbed out there. Mersaw making the grab, F7 on the putout. And that'll do it for Antigo in the third. No runs, no hits, nobody left on, no Kaukauna errors, 3 in the book. Antigo 5, Kaukauna 4, back in 90 seconds with more Legion State Tournament Baseball. Welcome back once again to Kretz Brothers Park, where Eli Fleischman has just sent down Owen Halls with a strikeout. For the first out of the inning, fourth strikeout recorded by Fleischman today. Brings up Owen Mersaw. Mersaw singled with an RBI back in the second. First pitch to him misses ball one. Pitch, swung on, fouled back, out of play. It's a ball and a strike. One ball, one strike, one out. Here we're in the top of the fourth inning. Things have settled down. Pitch in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Again, that lowest umpire giving that low strike today. One ball, two strikes. Fleischman ready to work. Pitch just missed outside. Fleischman entered the inning with 64 pitches. Don't think either pitcher is going the distance here today. Here's the 2-2 from Eli. This one swung on, hit deep to left field. Cornelius back, can't get there, has to play it off the wall. Mersaw on his way to second, and he's going to be in with a sliding double. Sixth hit for Kaukauna. Now they're back to the top of the order with Gannon and Vandehay. Vandehay 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts to center. Or is it Vandehay? Am I been pronouncing that wrong? Okay, my bad. I apologize. This one hitting the air to right, foul territory, and Kubini bouncing off the fence, can't quite get to her. It'll be a long strike. So it's spelled Vandehay in the book, that's why. Right, yeah. So my apologies to Gannon. It's Vandehay. All right, this one's going to be grounded into right field. This could drive in a run, and the throw is going to come. Oh, no, cut off by Tomei. Vandehay with the single. Mersaw to third. Vandehay with the base hit. And Kaukauna threatening to tie this one up. Colts comes out, flashes signs here, so his infield knows what they're going to do with runners on the corners. Tomei holds the runner at first. Fleischman from the stretch. Pitch to Gabbard, runner goes, and no play. Uncontested stolen base for Vandehay. Gabbard takes a strike. It's 0-1. Matthew Bartel on deck. That one's in the dirt. Nice job by Colts knocking that down, keeping it out in front of him a bit. Went down the first base line. Runners unable to advance to ball and strike. Fleischman ready to deal. The pitch in the dirt again. Nice job again by Colts knocking that down. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 in scoring position here for the Angels with just 1 out. And meat of the order coming up here for Kaukauna. Breaking ball in for a strike from Eli Fleischman. He pulled the string on that one. 2-2, a huge out here for Fleischman if he can get it. The pitch swung on and hitting the right field. This could score too. Throw comes in, cut off. And Kaukauna takes the lead 6-5 over the Antigo Typhoon. 2 RBI single for Gaber. Eighth hit, and here comes Dean Niskoviak. Coach Dean Niskoviak out to talk to his infield and his pitcher. 6 runs on 8 hits now for Kaukauna. Oh, and this no, and they're going to let Fleischman go here. 6-5 your score. And Fleischman, after this one's going to need 4 days rest. And there it is. That's pitch 81. So this will be the only game Eli Fleischman will get to throw in the tournament. Unless there's a rain out someplace. They have to throw down to second base wide, and it's a stolen base for Gaber. His second today. Third for the team. I mean, I guess if you would have pulled Fleischman from the mound, you would have had the potential to have him back on Tuesday if you would get that far. But that will not be the case. And that's not saying you aren't going to get that far, but it's certainly a strategy move here. But Fleischman misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Bartle. That pitch swung on and missed. Bartle is gone on strikes for out number 2. 5th strikeout for Eli Fleischman. So we're probably going to see Eli get into the 5th, and that's going to be about it for him. He's in 83, 84 pitches right now. 105 is the maximum pitches you can throw in a game, if you're wondering, or in a day. The pitch swung on, popped up, foul out of play. So Kaukauna has bounced back with 2 here in the 4th to take a 6-5 lead. Pitch in the dirt, knocked down by Colts. Gaber has to stay put. And Kaukauna was a 1-run game yesterday with River Falls. The pitch in the dirt, and again knocked down by Colts. 2 balls and a strike on Charlie Block. By the way, at the plate, Xander Hippis waits on deck. The pitch swung on, grounded up the middle. This could score another. As Gaber around third. No, they're going to hold him up. Throw cut off at the mound by Tomei. Gaber moves to third. A Block aboard to single, his first hit today. 9th hit for Kaukauna. And again, runners on the corners with 2 out. Hippis today 1 for 2, singled in the first, struck out in the 3rd. The pitch misses upstairs. Maybe a little in. 1-0 on Xander Hippis. Brady Kilgus waits on deck. That pitch swung on a miss. It's a ball and a strike. So if you're Antigo, you want to try and get out of here without giving up any more. Kaukauna looking to pad the lead a little bit here. They're up just 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Fleischman deals up and away. 2-2. Pitch swung on, chopper, third base side, foul. It'll stay 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Antigo to home team today. Fleischman from the stretch delivers, swung on and missed. Hippis slams the bat, and Antigo out of the inning. 6 strikeout by Fleischman, but 2 runs in the inning for Kaukauna. 2 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. No Antigo errors, 1 left. 3.5 complete. Kaukauna takes the lead 6-5 over Antigo. We'll take a 90-second break. Back with more Legion State Tournament baseball. Fourth inning here from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. The opening pitch to Shuttlebauer is upstairs at ball 1. For the Typhoon, it'll be Shuttlebauer, Orgeman, Brettel, 1, 2, 3 in the order. Pitch swung on, popped up, foul, and this will get out of play. Again, winner of this game will play Onalaska tomorrow. That'll be at 7 p.m. I believe the loser plays Medford. That pitch swung on and hung on to by the catcher, Charlie Block. Ball and 2 strikes now on Shuttlebauer. Shuttlebauer 1 for 2, single and a run scored in the first. And that pitch swung on and missed. Brings up Elliot Orgeman. Orgeman today 0 for 2. He's popped up twice. 6-5, Kaukauna with the lead. The pitch upstairs, a ball 1 on Orgeman. Neil Brettel waits on deck. Ready to work again. Pitch upstairs, 2-0 from Sprangers. Brett Sprangers kicks, deals, upstairs, 3-0. Sprangers with the sign from Block, 3-0 pitch. And watching that one all the way was Orgeman. Three and 1 now on Elliott. Ready to go again. Brett Sprangers, 3-1 pitch. Fouled off, out of play. 3-2. Looks like we might be getting some action out in the Kaukauna bullpen. This one's popped up on the infield first base side. Drifting over is Owens. He'll make the grab. Excuse me, it's Halls. Owen Halls makes the catch. 42nd out, F3 on the put out, 2 away. Brings up the second baseman for the Typhoon, Neil Brettel. Brettel 1 for 2 of her runs scored. Singled and scored in the first. All 5 Antigo runs today coming in the first inning. That pitch upstairs, ball 1. This one hitting the air, right center field. This is a gapper. This is going to be extra bases for Brettel. And let's see, he's on his way to second. He'll hold up there. It's a standing 2-0 double for Neil Brettel. Stand-up double for Brettel. 6th hit for the Typhoon. Brings up Eli Fleischman. Fleischman singled and drove in a run in the first, also scored. Reached on an error in the second. Pitch to Eli. Curveball swung on, fouled off. It's 0-1. No, base hit could score Brettel. Pitch, 1-1, swung on, chopper, third base side, foul. Coach Doring trying to chase that one down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Or no balls, 2 strikes, excuse me, 2 outs. Springer's ready to work, checks the runner. Works to the plate, that's down low. 2-2, or 1-2. Springer's with the sign. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and drilled into right center field. That's going to be a base hit for Eli Fleischman. And Antigo ties the game. Single for Eli and an RBI, his second of the game. Brettel scores and we're tied at 6. This brings up the catcher, Connor Colts. So Connor steps in. Colts today is a 1 for 2. That pitch in the dirt, ball low. 1-0 on Connor. Colts reached on an air and scored in the first, singled in the second. That one misses up, it's 2-0. So we got a righty working in the Kaukauna bullpen. Jordan Van Kwanberg. I'm sure I'm going to butcher that a number of times if he comes to the pitch. And I'll apologize now if that's the case. The pitch swung on. This is hit high and deep to center, but not high and deep enough as drifting over. And making the grab is Gaber. Hard hit out, F8 on the put out. For the third out of the inning, but Antigo does tie it up to get a run on 2 hits. 1 left on base, no Kaukauna errors. 4 complete. We're tied at 6 here after 4. So back in 90 seconds with more Legion State Tournament Baseball. Welcome back again to Kretz Brothers Park. Here we're leading things off for Kaukauna in the fifth will be Brady Kilgus. Kilgus, Springs throw, and Halls due up. Pitch in there for a strike quickly. 0-2 on Brady Kilgus. Kilgus struck out looking in the first, popped up the second and the third. And he strikes out swinging here in the fifth. One away. Seventh strikeout for Fleischman. Fleischman may not make it through the inning. That's 97 pitches. And so Springstraw steps in. Pitch in there for a strike. Be a bonus for Antigo to get out of the inning without having to bring in another pitcher. 0-1. 0-2. If he can start the third batter, he can finish the third batter. So it's not that you got to come out at exactly 105. If you start a batter before 105 and you hit 105 during that batter, you can finish the batter. That pitch misses up. That's pitch number 100. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Springs throw. The pitch swung on and missed, and well, Fleischman has a chance to finish the inning. That's pitch 101. 8 strikeouts for Fleischman tonight. And this brings up first baseman Owen Halls. Halls today 1 for 2, singled and scored in the second. Struck out in the fourth. This one hit in the air. Drifting over, shuttle power, and he gets there. For that matter, Fleischman could start the next inning. F8 on the putout, quick top of the fifth for Kaukauna. 102 pitches, just 8 pitches that inning for Eli Fleischman, so no runs, no hits, nobody left on, no Antigo errors. 4.5 complete. We're knotted at 6. Back in 90 seconds. This is Legion State Tournament Baseball. Logan Tomei leads things off for post 3. 1-1 to count to him. That one's down low, 2 balls and a strike. It'll be Tomei, Kubini, and Cornelius. Tomei reached on a catcher's interference in the first. He flew out to center in the second. That pitch is down low. Three balls on Tomei. The pitch. Swung on, hitting the air to left. This one is going to get to the wall. That'll roll to the fence. It'll be a double for Tomei. LT with a standing double. brings up Will Kubany. First time Antigo has gotten the leadoff man aboard since the first inning. And are we going to get a pitching change here for Kaukauna? We are. Number 7, I believe. We'll find out. I believe it's Van Kallenberg in to throw for the Kaukauna Angels. But they kept their pitcher under 80. All right, Jordan Van Kallenberg on the throw. While he warms up, we will take a 60-second break. Back with more of the 2021 Legion State AA Tournament here from Antigo. Kallenberg loosening it for Kaukauna. Again, I will apologize if that's not being pronounced correctly here. So stepping in is Will Kubany for Antigo. So Sprangers goes 4+, struck out 1, gave up 6 runs on 7 hits. Only 2 of those runs earned. Oh, 0-1 on Kubany. Van Kallenberg delivers. That's low and away. It's a ball and a strike. One on Will Kubany. Van Kallenberg checks the runner. This one is lined to second. Throw back to second is not in time. Nice job getting back by LT. Hard hit ball by Kubany, but right at the second baseman. Van de Heij for the out. F4 in the put out. Brings up Dane Cornelius. Pitch to Cornelius upstairs, ball 1. Luke Pecor waits on deck. And it sounds like Antigo is going to come with a new pitcher next inning. With Fleischman being at 102 pitches, they're not going to let him go and throw 1 batter. Pitch is upstairs, it's 2-0. Oh, big run out there in a 6-6 game. Kaukauna and Beaver Dam eliminated earlier today. Or not Kaukauna, Wapaka and Beaver Dam eliminated. Obviously, Kaukauna playing Antigo right now. Two on pitch, and again, a liner. Oh, and that throw is going to get away. LT, it's up. He's going to be on his way to third. Throw, no throw. Another F4 and a hard hit ball by Dane Cornelius. And then the throw back to second base to try and pick off Tomei goes into foul territory in left field. And that's going to be E4 or E6? E4, thank you. So an E4 allows Tomei to move up. Fifth error to game for Kaukauna. Go ahead run 90 feet away now for the Typhoon. Pitch to Pecor is inside. 2-0 on Luke Pecor. Pecor reached on an air and flew out to left. Van Collenberg ready to work. Pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now on Luke Pecor. Shadowbauer waiting on deck now for Antigo. Pitch misses. 3-1. Oh, could be big for Antigo to get back to the top of the order here. Three-one pitch, certainly hitter's count here for Luke Pecor. Van Collenberg has to come with one, and he does. It's swung on and missed by Pecor. Count full. So the book not quite closed on Brett Springers, as Tomei is still his responsibility on third. That pitch is strike three called. Oh, and that's going to draw the ire of the Antigo faithful. Might have been a little low, maybe not. Nonetheless, Pecor gone looking for out number 3 for Antigo. No runs on a hit. For the Typhoon is Austin Shuttlebauer. Fleischman goes 5 for the Typhoon. Gives up 6 runs, 4 earned on 9 hits. He struck out 8, walked 2. And at 5 innings of work. So Shuttlebauer is going to try and shut it down for the Typhoon. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for Kaukauna. And the first pitch into Owen Mersaw is in for a strike. Shuttlebauer lefty out there on the hill for Antigo. We'll get you some numbers on him here as soon as we get a moment. We got time called. Shuttlebauer on the season, 20 innings pitched, giving up 19 runs on 27 hits. 12 of those runs have been earned. Has struck out 11, walked 7, has a 1-2 record and a 4.2 earned run average. Mersaw with a swing and a miss, it's 0-2. So Shuttlebauer now wants to sign from Connor Colts. Getting the sign anyway. And Shuttlebauer will step off the back of the rubber. Mersaw steps out. We saw a 2 for 2 today with an RBI, a single and a double, a couple of runs scored. Great production from that number 9 spot, and he might be 3 for 3, and he is. And Mersaw around first, he's digging for 2. The throw is going to be in time, I think. No! Woo! Just. And now Coach Alex Heine out there, he wants, or manager Alex Heine, and he is not happy. It's a double for Mersaw. So leadoff double for Mersaw. 10th hit for Kaukauna, and back to the top of the order now on Gannon Vandehei. The pitch. Vandehei shows bunt, pulls it back. So now what's Antigo going to do here with the runner on second? Is Pecor going to, and it looks like Pecor is going to play up for the bunt. As Tomei playing off at first. The pitch. That one gets by, and if throw, there'll be no play at third. So Mersaw moves to third. Vandehei has a 2-0 count on him. Cody Gabber waits on deck. Pitch. That's in for a strike. It's 2-1. Again, we're in the top of the 6th inning. Tie game, 6 apiece. Infield playing up here for Antigo. It's 2-2. So Antigo going to try and cut anything down at the plate here late in this one. Again, 6th inning. Two-two pitch, and that's a big out. Throw goes to first. Colts got to watch the plate. They'll get Vandehei, K, and 2-3 on the putout. First K recorded by Shuttlebauer. There's one away. Cody Gabber to the plate. Gabber today 2 for 3 with a run scored, a couple of stolen bases, a couple RBI. Pitch to Gabber. Well, you got lefty versus lefty here, and obviously we don't have a breakdown of how Gabber fares lefties versus righties, but it's an 0-1 count on Cody Gabber. Pitch, swing on, make it 0-2. Well, for Antigo defensively here, this would be a huge out. Get that second out. But Mersaw has really been a spark plug from that number 9 spot for Kaukauna here today. 3 for 3, a couple of doubles. Pitch in the dirt. Nice job by Colts keeping that in front of him. If you're Connor, nothing can get by here. Again, tight ball game here this evening. Shuttlebauer ready to work. Here's the 1-2 to Gabber. And foul tipped. That's a foul ball. And now the Kaukauna coach, Ben Gabber, going to come up and say that went off the catcher's mitt and not off the bat. I don't think that ball goes back to the fence if it doesn't catch part of the bat. So it's still 1-2 on a foul ball. One and two. Still Dakota and Gabber. Bartle waits on deck. Shuttlebauer ready to work. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up foul out of play. Got over the concession stand area. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch, swung on, hit in the air to left. This could be a sac fly. There's the catch, runner goes, throw comes home, and is going to be wide, and Kaukauna takes the lead. Now, if I'm Antigo, I'm checking the runner. And nothing there, okay. So that'll be a sac F7 for Gabber. For the second out, scores Mersaw. Kaukauna goes up 7-6. And Matthew Bartle to the plate. Bartle 1 for 3 today. And looks like he's going to be 1 for 4 as this is a pop-up on the infield. Fleischman comes in, makes the grab, and that's it. F6 on the put-out, but Kaukauna takes the lead. They pick up a run and a hit. All right, back once again from Kretz Brothers Park, 2-0, or 2-0 to count on Austin Shuttlebauer. It's 1, 2, and 3 due up for Antigo, Shuttlebauer, Orgeman, and Brettel. That pitch misses. It's 3-0. (7-6). Kaukauna leads here in the bottom of the 6th. Van Kallenberg delivers. That's in there for a strike as Shuttlebauer sits on that one on a 3-0 count. (3-1) pitch to Shuttlebauer. That one's fouled off. Out of play. Looks like we might get some more activity in the Kaukauna bullpen. I believe we had some activity in the Antigo pen as well, although I cannot see that one. This one's popped up foul. Third base side out of play. Still full on Shuttlebauer. Antigo stranded Logan Tomei last inning after a leadoff double, and there's a walk. Shuttlebauer draws the walk. First issued by any Kaukauna pitcher today. Van Quallenberg with the walk. Shuttlebauer on first. Brings up Elliot Orgeman. Let's see if Antigo is going to try and play a little small ball here. Steen the Skoviak flashing the signs. Hippus moves up at third, maybe a step ahead of the bag. And Orgeman, oh, now there's going to be a throwback to first. And I think the first baseman brings that tag around the other way. I think he has Shuttlebauer, but he brought it all the way around his body. Shuttlebauer back in safely. 0-1 to count on Orgeman. So now Hippus going to play up on the grass here, knowing Orgeman's intentions. Van Quallenberg ready to work. Quallenberg deals, bunt. Pulling it back as the pitch was upstairs was Orgeman. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 to count. First baseman holding Shuttlebauer over there. And there's a bunt down the first base side. That's a dandy. Only play is the first. They'll get Orgeman. But he gets the job done. Moves Shuttlebauer to his second. Sack. Bunt. 1-3 on the putout. Or 2-3. One away, Shuttlebauer on second brings up Neil Brettel. Antigo needs 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead to the 7th. Here's the 0-1, or excuse me, the opening pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Now it's 0-1. On Brettel, Neil today. 1 for 2, a double, couple of runs scored. Pitch, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Oh, now Neil's got to keep a level head here. 0-2 count, fight off the off-speed pitch. Keep yourself alive. Van Quallenberg from the stretch. He toes the rubber. Check of Shuttlebauer to pitch. Oh, and Brettel got fooled there, and he's out, number 2. Goes down on strikes for the first time today. Second strikeout recorded by Kaukauna pitching. First by Van Quallenberg, and this brings up Eli Fleischman. Eli today, 2 for 3. RBI, couple RBIs. Run scored. Fleischman pops this one up foul. First base side will get out of play. It's 0-1 on Eli Fleischman. Base hit could score a run. Pitch swung on, hit in the air to left. If it's fair, it's trouble. Just foul. Just foul. A couple feet, if that. 0-2 now on Eli Fleischman. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fleischman facing Van Quallenberg. Van Quallenberg ready to work. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Fleischman gone looking for out number 3. And that'll do it for Antigo in the bottom of the 6th. No runs on no hits. No runs, no hits, 1 left. No Kaukauna errors, 6 complete. Kaukauna 7, Antigo 6. Back in 90 seconds with more Legion State Tournament Baseball from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. All right, back again at Kretz Brothers Park, top of the 7th inning. 4, 5, and 6 due up for Kaukauna. This is Charlie Block, the catcher. Block today is 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. That one make it 2 for 3. 2 singles now for Block. Leadoff man aboard here in the top of the 7th for Kaukauna. Brings up the third baseman, Xander Hippis. Kaukauna looking to add some insurance runs here. Antigo will get the bat in the bottom of the 7th. This one hit back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. Back-to-back singles for Kaukauna here to start things out in the top of the 7th inning. Brings up Brady Kilgus. Oh, and we're going to get a pinch hitter. Carter Steinke, 29, I believe. Yes, Carter Steinke is going to hit. I'll say Kilgus today is 0 for 3. Steinke. There we go. Steinke at the plate.
All right, there you go. You got it full, Josh. Let's go.
So 0-1 on Steinke, and an opportunity here. Corners up for Antigo, looking for a possible bunt by Steinke. Well, nothing showing there. Pitch misses. It's a ball and a strike.
There's a strike last inning.
1 ball, 1 strike. Pecor playing up on the grass at third. Tomei at first. Now he's showing bunt, pulls it back. Fleischman going over to cover the bag at third just in case Block would take off. 2 balls and a strike now on Steinke. Fleischman steps off the back of the rubber. Shuttleball runner goes. Punt, and it's going to be a double steal. Typhoon in trouble here in the top of the 7th. 2-minute scoring position. Nobody out against Shuttlebauer.
Guys, gotta wake up out there.
Base hit by Steineke could extend the lead for Kaukauna by a couple. Pitch to Steineke, breaking ball in for a strike, and Steineke gone looking for out number one. Second strikeout recorded by Shuttlebauer. At the plate now is Springstrol. Foul ball by Springstrol makes it 0-1. Owen Halls waits on deck. Infield up here for Antigo. They're not going to willingly give anything up. The ball and strike as the pitch misses high, so center field up a little bit here too. And Neil Brettel out there in center. 1-1 pitch, swung on, popped up, foul territory. And that'll get out of play, and that's almost better here because I think that Block would have tagged and probably scored if that would stayed in play and was caught out in foul territory and right. Shuttlebauer ready to work. One-two pitch. Swung on and missed, but they're going to have, no, you might have a rundown if you get rid of it. So it's a K, but then smart base running by Block, getting down the line, preventing the throw to first. And I think that Colts may have hung on to that a little too long. He needed to get rid of that sooner. So base is loaded. It'll count as a K for Shuttlebauer. And then a reach on a pass on a dropped third strike. So Owen Hall's at the plate now. He's 1 for 3. Well, the one thing this does is, as the pitch is swung on and missed, is this does set up a force now at any base for Antigo defensively. And with one out, the middle of the infield can play double play depth. They don't have to play up. The pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2. Halls again has singled and scored. He's 1 for 3. Lefty Shuttlebauer ready to work. 0-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back as Hall stays alive. And the red hot Owen Mersaw on deck. Mersaw 3 for 3 today out of the number 9 spot, and he's scored 3 times. Oh, 2 again from Shuttlebauer. That one misses low and in. And Halls might be a guy you can double up here on a ground ball. But in the middle of your infield's got to be thinking double play there. And then your corners are going home to first. And that one swung on and missed. That's a huge strikeout. Two down and Mersaw at the plate. And again, Mersaw, he has been absolutely red hot today for Kaukauna. 3 for 3, 2 doubles, 3 runs scored, an RBI. Defense back to normal depth with 2 outs, and who's got this one? Oh, it's going to drop as it gets by. Orgeman hustling out there in the shallow right field. He can't quite get there. And that just kind of fell into Bermuda Triangle, and it's 9-6 Kaukauna. Mersaw is 4 for 4. Block scores. Hippis scores. Springstrode a third. And Mersault again, this time 2 RBIs. Neither of those runs earned. As should have been 3 outs on the dropped third strike. It will be 2 RBI for Mersault. Pitch down low, it's 2-0 on Van de Hey. So Antigo will have their work cut out for him in the bottom of the 7th. So a 2-0 count here on Van de Hey. This is going to be grounded to second. Orgeman picks, throws, and Anna goes out of it, and they'll have their work to do in the bottom. 4-3 on the putout. But 2 runs here in the inning on 3 hits. 2 left on base. And no Antigo errors. 6.5 complete here from Kretz Brothers Park. It is Kaukauna 9. Antigo 6 back in 90 seconds with the conclusion of this one. Here, this is the 2021 Legion State Tournament from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Back once again from Kretz Brothers Park, bottom of the 7th. Antigo trails Kaukauna by 3, 9-6. Antigo 5 in the first, the 1 in the 4th. The pitch to Colts misses. It's 2-1 on Connor Colts from Jordan Van Quallenberg. Colts, Tomei, Kubani due up. Here in the bottom, that's the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. 2-1 pitch, swung on, ground. That goes off the pitcher's glove. Second baseman picks, throws, not in time. That's going to be an infield single for Connor Colts. 3rd inning in a row now that Antigo has had the leadoff man aboard. They haven't been able to do anything with it in the last 2. They'll need to here to try and stay in this one. 3 to tie and keep it going, 4 to win. That's the first hit allowed by Van Quallenberg. Logan Tomei has been swinging a hot bat at the plate. That one gets away from Charlie Block, but Block right there to scoop it back up, and Colts going nowhere. Little Kubini waits on deck. Van Qualenberg ready to work. And Tomei lines this one to center and caught in center, hit hard, but that was an atom ball right at Cody Gaber. F8 on the put out. And Antigo down to their final 2 outs. Will Kubini steps to the plate. Kubini with a big 3 RBI double back in the first, but he's popped up to short and popped up the second since, so he's 1 for 3 RBI. Colts with a lead off first. Pitch to Kubini in for a strike. Dane Cornelius waits on deck. How much misses? A little bit low. Ball and a strike here on Kubini. Van Qualenberg trying to close it up here for post 146. Or post 41, excuse me. Let's get that right. May have been thinking yesterday's game for Antigo. So Kaukauna trying to move on here. If they win, they would play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night against Onalaska. Onalaska's been on a tear here in their first 2 games. And this is going to be a chopper to short. This might end it. Or the second for 1, the first gets away. Oh, they got to give Kubini second as the first. No? All right. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Kubini. 6-4 on the putout of Colts. Kubini on first on the fielder's choice, and Antigo down to their last out. I thought maybe Kubini would have been given second there after the first baseman trying to run through him to get the ball, but they're just going to let it play, and that's fine. Pitch to Cornelius in for a strike. 0-1. So Antigo would play at 3:30 tomorrow, so it would be about a 3:15-ish pregame. And I believe it would be against Medford. Medford are winning today. 11-3 over Waupaca. River Falls a 3-2 winner over Beaver Dam. Onalaska ended up in a tight game for a while with Anape, but blew that one open to win 13-4. They scored 9 runs in the last couple innings. That pitch in for a strike on Cornelius. It's 1-2. So Antigo down to their last strike here. And here, hush fall over the crowd. Pitch. Swung on, and Cornelius keeps Antigo alive with a single to right. First hit today for Dane Cornelius. He's 1 for 4. Brings up Mason Gray hitting for Luke Pecor.
Let's go, Mason. Let's go, kid. Hey, come on, Mason. You got it, buddy.
So Gray will step in. Gray hasn't been necessarily swinging a hot bat here, but Pecor 0 for 3 today, so we're going to give Gray a chance. Gray, a kid that can hit one out of here for sure. Big boy up there, about 6'5". Say a solid 250 at least. 0-1 on Mason Gray. If he gets the right pitch, he could tie this game up with one swing. Oh, and he got the right pitch, but he got under it. Fly ball to center, and that's going to end it. Grab out there by Gibber, and that's it. F8 on the putout of Mason Gray. So this one comes to an end. Final score, Kaukauna 9, Antigo 6. We'll take a 3-minute break. Come back with the post game after this. Here from Kretz.